Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's question: are you a carrot, are you an egg, or are you a coffee bean? First of all, a quick recap. I'm Steve, Agony Uncle, your Agony Uncle, here to answer your questions, concerns, problems, give you the benefit of my advice. An old man with too much time on his hands, or an old man who's just doing his bit to try and help people. So the question today: are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? If I take a carrot and I take an egg and I take a coffee bean and put them in a pan of water, they're still a carrot, an egg, and a coffee bean. If I turn the heat up underneath them and boil the water, what happens? The carrot gets soft, the egg gets hard, and the coffee bean makes coffee. In life, things happen to us that we have no control over. We may have problems in our relationship, we may be treated badly, but it's the way we react to what happens to us. We're all different. Are we like the carrot? When the heat gets applied to the carrot, or shall we say you have a problem, do you become soft, weak, introverted? Do you become like the egg, hard, angry? Or do you become like the coffee bean, who just makes coffee and gets on with things? Now, a carrot can't be an egg, and an egg can't be a coffee bean. They can't change the way they react when the heat is applied to them. But perhaps you can, because it is exactly the same thing. It's heat that's been applied to the carrot, the egg, and the coffee bean. The only thing that's different is the way they react to the heat. The only thing that's different with us is how we react to the problems that we're dealt. We can become soft, upset, depressed, introverted, and never be ourselves again. A carrot, once it's boiled, once it's cooked, it can't be hard again. It can't be fresh again. An egg, the heat makes it hard. Does it make us angry? Does it make us just withdraw into ourselves and just make us so angry we can't cope with things? Or does it make us like the coffee bean? We all know people. They just seem to cope. They just seem to get on with it. No matter what happens to them, they just carry on. They just enjoy life. There's another way to look at this as well. Your neighbour, your parent, your sibling, your friend. The same thing could happen to them that's happened to you, but they could react completely differently to it. And sometimes it's really hard to realise that other people react differently. Somebody may have a loss in their life and become angry. A different person may lose somebody important to them and become very introverted, very soft, crying all the time, depressed. A third person might be like the coffee bean, who just accepts it and gets on with it. But we should never forget the same thing affects different people differently. Somebody said the other day, God didn't just make one flower. He made a multiple of flowers, multiple colours, multiple scents, and that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us human. And we shouldn't apologise for being human. We shouldn't apologise for being a bit like the carrot or a bit like the egg. And we shouldn't apologise for not being like the coffee bean. But I do think we should understand the differences and understand that not everybody's the same. I hope that makes sense to you. Please remember, give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe. Every time you react, it helps me out. It lets me know whether you're enjoying this or not. It really does help if you subscribe. Hopefully I'm giving you something to think about. If so, please watch the rest of my videos. But as I always say, if you don't take time to look after yourself, you won't be able to look after anybody else. Till next time, thank you.